The Saudi-led coalition has launched what it calls a vast offensive to take control of the Yemeni port city of Hudaydah. Forces backed by the coalition say they have advanced towards the northern and western sides of the port city. Heavy clashes are also reportedly underway in the southern and eastern parts of the city. This comes as the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees warned that many people are trapped in Hudaydah.
Fierce clashes, airstrikes and shelling have inflicted scores of civilian casualties. In October alone, 94 civilians were killed and 95 were injured in the governorate. There is also damage to civilian infrastructure, including health facilities and houses. While the number of those remaining in Hudaydah city is difficult to gauge, UNHCR is worried that people needing to flee for safety are unable to do so. We are especially concerned that the fighting is blocking access to our humanitarian supplies in Hudaydah.
Other UN bodies have said an all-out attack on Hudaydah could trigger a famine in Yemen. The port has been an entry point for 80% of Yemen's food imports in aid relief. The conflict has cut off the routes to the city, both in the sea and on land. Political commentator Colin Cavill believes that the Saudi blockade on Yemen is maintained with the support of the U.S. to starve the people of Yemen into submission.
Riyadh is trying to starve the population of Yemen, trying to starve the population into submission. They have blockaded the ports, they are bombing the cities, they have stopped all food going into the country. Millions of people do not have food. UK and the United States have been in collusion with Saudi Arabia for decades. Saudi Arabia launders their money. Saudi Arabia provides them with resources that it steals from the Saudi people, the people of Arabia, and they wage the wars that these hegemonic powers want to be waged. Saudi Arabia is a willing participant, a regional hegemon, which controls the Gulf monarchies, and that is why they keep supporting Saudi Arabia and its monarchical, unelected dictatorship.